Hello everyone and happy Monday. Today is August 26th and that means it is nearly September and I still have so much reading I need to do before the end of the month. So I wanted to fill you guys in on what I need to read. I'm going to try and read as much as I can over the next few days and vlog it for you guys so I can give you some reading updates and just fill you in on what's been going on with me, life things, and trying to read, getting ready for another Etsy restock because I will be traveling in about a month. I would like to have another, probably one of my biggest Etsy drops before I go, and I'm very, very excited. So I have half of the inventory in, and I'm waiting for another order of prints to come in and bookmarks. I have new designs, I have returning designs, I'm so excited about it. And I have been doing some reading, so I have some things to tell you about, so I thought it would be nice to film a vlog. I also want to tell you, I have a little Kindle update. I have been reading 1Q84. I am loving my Kindle. I love that you can adjust the font size. I love that you can adjust the lighting. It's so convenient, it's so slim and thin and easy to travel with, and it makes a big book like 1Q84 a lot less daunting because you don't have the entire book right out in front of you. It's just so great. So I am loving my Kindle. I'm really, really conflicted about 1Q84. There are so many aspects about it that I really, 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 really don't like, and there are so many other aspects about it that I really, 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 really enjoy and love and find fascinating and are so interesting. This book has been keeping me on the edge of my seat. I am now on book 3, which is the final book in the series, and I have no clue where the heck this book is going to take me, but I am here for the ride. So very, very happy with my Kindle still. I just wanted to give you guys an update now that I've been using it for almost a month. Wow, oh my gosh, time is flying. I really feel like August has flown by. So yes, loving my Kindle. I've also been trying to read more of Enid Blyton's nature stories. You guys know I spoke about in my previous videos that I want to keep reading these books and hopefully finish it by the end of summer, if not maybe into a little bit. Well, I don't know if I'm going to take this book with me, but I'm going to try and read more of this. I would like to read more of it today. I love reading these stories outside because they are stories about nature and it just really feels like the perfect setting to read these stories. They are so beautiful and short and sweet and I've been really, really enjoying them. I love Enid Blyton's writing style and I would be interested to read more of her work. So that's exciting. And then what's even more exciting, oh my gosh. So my best friend Lara, who we actually roomed together, we were roommates in college at FIT, and she texted me the other day that she was in a bookstore. I forgot what bookstore she was in. She saw this book and she said, oh my gosh, I didn't realize he came out with a new book. And I had no idea that one of my favorite authors came out with a new book. And it's unlike any other book he has come out with, and I am so excited about it, and that is Kazuo Ishiguro. He came out with this book called The Summer We Crossed Europe in the Rain, and it is lyrics for Stacey Kent. So Stacey Kent is a wonderful jazz singer that Kazuo Ishiguro writes songs and lyrics for, and they turned all of their songs into beautifully illustrated, like they just published all of the lyrics of the songs and got them illustrated beautifully. The illustrator is Bianca Bagnarelli and she is an Italian illustrator, and I knew that the ANGA because in my maiden name it's Castagna and it's GNA. Castagna, so it's the AGNA, and I knew it was Anya, so it's so funny because I saw this, because my Italian hand is already coming out. When I saw her last name, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Italian, and I was watching this amazing interview and discussion with, it wasn't really an interview, it was a discussion about this book with Kazuo Ishiguro and Stacey Kent and oh, what's his name? I forgot the other musician's name that Stacey Kent works with. They were speaking about this book and it was so beautiful the way that they were talking about their passion for songwriting and telling a story through music. Something kind of ironic is I've been listening to a lot of jazz lately, and these songs are for jazz music. Stacey Kent is a jazz singer, and I actually haven't heard of her before this, but then I listened to some of her songs, or only a little bit because I want to wait to read the lyrics in the book. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to the songs as I read the lyrics and look at the illustrations, because I think that that would be like the perfect way to experience this book. I love the sound already. She did perform, one of the songs is titled "The Summer We Crossed Europe in the Rain," and I already listened to that one because they did perform it in that discussion that I mentioned, and it's so beautiful. I love her voice. The sound is so wonderful. I've loved jazz for years, and so it's exciting to be in the mood for jazz and to read this book. I'm just really excited. I thought it was really interesting that Kazuo Ishiguro was talking about how before he became a novelist, he really wanted to be a songwriter and a musician, and I didn't know that. And he was talking about how that influenced his writing. And Stacey Kent was familiar with his writing, his books, and asked him if he could write and work with her, write lyrics for her. And she asked him, "Your books and stories are very sad, and that's okay, but I need you for these songs to give me just a little hope." And I thought that that was so funny and beautiful, because that's what I love about Ishiguro's books, is they are really sad and melancholic, but they're beautiful and hopeful all in the same way. So I have a feeling I'm going to adore this book. I'm so excited to tell you guys about it. So I think I'm going to go outside and do a bit of reading and listen to the songs, the Stacey Kent songs, while I read this book, and I feel like it's just going to be so lovely. So I want to take you guys along on the journey, and I'll let you know what I think about this book. I'll also keep you updated with these two. I would really like to read some of Enid Blyton's book today. And 1Q84 I've been saving for nighttime, which I kind of feel like fits the vibe of the book. I also have a little bit of work to do today, like Etsy work and things like that. So yeah, I just thought I would take you along on the journey with me. I can't forget to mention that I have been listening to Sabrina Carpenter's new album, Short and Sweet, on repeat since it came out, I think like 3 days ago. She starts the album by saying, "Oh, I make quite the impression, 5 feet to be exact." As a 5-foot girly, I have never loved an album more. I have been her fan since she was on Girl Meets World, and I am just so giddy with this album, and I can't stop playing it and singing it, and it's just been, oh my god, just playing in my brain over and over and over again for the past few days. Run, Willow, run! If anyone sees me getting eaten by a mosquito, let me know. I hope you guys like those clips of the garden, because I just got 5 million mosquito bites, one including here. I have just gotten, like bitten all over, and it's the middle of the day. How rude. If only mosquitoes didn't exist, but we do have a gazebo with some netting, so I'm gonna read in here because it's a bit more peaceful away from the bugs and the mosquitoes. Loving it. Yay! Oh, that first song was so good. I just finished listening to the first two songs and reading the lyrics, and I really enjoyed both of them. I think the first one was my favorite out of the two, and it was actually surprisingly funny. In certain lines were quite funny. It's about traveling. The song is called I Wish I Could Go Traveling Again. I want to sit in my shades sipping my latte beneath the awning of a famous cafe, jet-lagged and with our luggage gone astray. I wish I could go traveling again. I want a waiter to give us a reprimand in a language neither of us understand. While we argue about the customs of the land, I wish I could go traveling again. I want to sit in traffic, anxious about our plane, while your blasé comments drive me half insane. I want to dash for shelter with you through the tropical rain. I wish I could go traveling again. Oh, it was so sweet, and the illustrations are gorgeous. They're absolutely beautiful. So I'm really, really happy to be reading this. It's such an interesting book, and I love listening to the music while I'm reading the lyrics as well, because it just, I think, is the perfect reading experience to listen to the music and the melody and hear the rhyme. And Stacey Kent's voice is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and I'm loving the lyrics. And as a person who has been traveling a lot recently because of Leon being British, and we've done a lot of traveling in the past couple years. It's just so wonderful because I have so many, especially even when I was a child, so many fond memories of traveling, and it's so wonderful to have a collection that kind of honors traveling in this way. I also love the title of the whole collection, which is the title of one of the songs, The Summer We Crossed Europe in the Rain, because there were a few times when Leon and I were traveling, and it was raining through our travels, and so it's just so lovely in the way that they're speaking about traveling. Is just kind of how I feel about traveling. But yeah, I'm really, really loving this, so very excited. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I am getting ready to film the Lord of the Rings book discussion with Emma. It is now Wednesday. I wanted to have this video go up today. I'm not sure if it will, or maybe it'll go up tomorrow on Thursday, but I wanted to close out this vlog and give you guys my final reading updates. So I did finish the whole collection of lyrics, the songs The Summer We Crossed Europe in the Rain by Kazuo Ishiguro, and the lyrics for Stacey Kent. This was such a wonderful, beautiful book, and I was going to show you some of the illustrations, which I did while I was reading, but I also kind of don't want to spoil them for you in case you want to look through this book yourself. I do feel like sometimes I don't want to be spoiled by illustrations. I like being surprised by them, so I thought I would just flip through a few. But I adored this. I loved it. It was so wonderful and delightful, and just a beautiful collection of songs that really honored traveling and love and just the beauty of being alive, which I feel like so much jazz music is really just about, like, the beauty of being alive and living in the world. And I really, really enjoyed it, and it was so nice to see kind of this different perspective of Kazuo Ishiguro as a songwriter. So really, really enjoyed this and highly recommend checking it out. I also highly, highly recommend listening to the songs while you read the book. I know I already said that, but I cannot urge you to do that more. It just enhanced the whole experience, and I loved it. So that was a great one, and so happy that I get to tell you guys about it. And then I did read a ton on Monday of the Enid Blyton nature stories. As you can see, I'm like nearly done, and I'm so excited. They are so wonderful. As you guys saw, I was reading these outside. I got so many mosquito bites. Oh my god. That one on my forehead was huge. He got like right on my vein. Oops, sorry. Oh, my cousin just texted me. My cousin Veda, she watches my videos. So Veda, hello, I just got your text. I really loved these, and thank goodness there were no stories about mosquitoes, otherwise I just wouldn't enjoy it. No, I'm kidding. It's so beautiful the way Enid Blyton writes about nature, that all these stories, obviously you can tell they're written for children. They're kind of written like a fairy tale or a fable where there's a very clear message and moral, and I love those kinds of stories because I think that they're so nostalgic and they just remind me of when I was a child, and I could see myself reading these to my own children one day. So I think that it's just a wonderful little collection. Perfect, truly, truly perfect for this time of year, so I highly recommend it. This has been lovely, and I can't believe I'm almost done. I'm so proud of myself because I feel like this has just taken me quite a while to read, but because it is a short story collection, you know, that's not very uncommon for me. I do like to dip in and out of short story collections. And then I have been reading more of 1Q84. I really need to dedicate more time to reading this. I dedicated a ton of time to reading these two, which I'm very happy about, but I didn't read any of this last night because I was just really tired, and like I said earlier, I tend to read this before bed. Maybe I should stop doing that, or read a little bit during the day as well. I truly can't say anything about where I am right now. I'm in book 3. And things are just, like, I have no clue what the heck is gonna happen, and I'm just here for the ride. I'm just here for the craziness, the crazy ride. So yes, still loving my Kindle. This thing is so wonderful, and I can't recommend them enough, especially if you're going to be traveling, or if you have really big books, or if you want to borrow ebooks from the library and save money. Then this could be like a one-time, more of a splurge purchase to actually buy the Kindle, but then you can save a ton of money just from borrowing books from your library for free. You support the library, you save money. So just wanted to give you guys my thoughts now that I've had my Kindle for a little while, and I've been loving it. So those are my reading updates. I am now going to film the Lord of the Rings book discussion with Emma. I am so excited. I can't wait to talk to her about it. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed this little vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching and being here and always being so kind and lovely and wonderful. I will see you very soon in another video. And as always, happy reading.